humming, fuel injected thrills. Turbos are wailing, sing a song for me. I got 550 horses, gray stallions running free.
Rhythm of the Highway, 2001. The album Rush in 2005. Now those albums, they belong to a man called Travis Sinclair, and we've got Travis Sinclair on the line. Hello, Travis.
How you going?
Yeah, good, mate. Good to hear from you.
Yeah, good to hear from you, Mick.
Mate, it's been 5 years since Rush, and Rhythm of the Highway a bit longer, but they're still selling like they're brand new.
Yeah, they've been fantastic albums for us, that's for sure. I'm not quite sure. What the sales is up to date, but I know it's well over into the 30 odd thousand mark, which is fantastic. It's been an awesome run, and yeah, we've been very blessed with two good albums, and on the horizon, it's in the print at the moment. We've got a brand newie, which I'll tell you about in a minute.
Well, mate, funny you say that, because a lot of guys out on the road, and Oztruckintv is the real voice of the Australian truck, and we try and listen to what everybody's got to say and give them a voice, and everybody keeps saying, where's Travis? Where's Travis Sinclair? What's he doing? Where's this album? Has he got an album coming out? What's he been doing? Take it away, mate. Tell us what you have been doing.
Yeah, we've been pretty busy. Been switching me hats a fair bit the last few years, and as people would know, I've been a little bit quiet. I've got 3 big kids and wife, and we've been pretty busy with them doing thing, but we've put a bunch of songs together and taken a bit of a different approach with a new producer from the Sunshine Coast there in beautiful Queensland. A mate of mine who's I think he's 28 years old. He's never really done a pro album before, and he was pretty keen, and I thought, well, nothing like an underdog. I'm one myself, so we got our heads together, and we've come up with an album. It's called Diesel Boy. It's currently in the printers at the moment. Actually, we're hoping maybe to get it out before Christmas, but not too sure whether that's going to quite happen yet. But yeah, look, I don't know. I'd be probably sounding a bit biased, but I think there's been no stops. Like, every stop's been pulled out for this one, and we went in with the attitude that we weren't necessarily going to make trucking music or this sort of music, that sort of music. We just wanted to make real music again, do it with no rules, and we had a bunch of pro players, with some of John Farnham's band, some guys from the States, some Aussie guys, and they've absolutely, full credit to them, because they've made the sound of the album. I with Paul Ensby, people may know from Buller McCanker days, it's written quite a few gold guitars, and we got our heads together as well, and my young brother features on the album as well, young Jake Sinclair.
All right.
Another Sinclair to hit the scene. He's written, co-written a few songs with us, and he's got one of his own on there, which is fantastic in its own right. So yeah, it's really exciting. We got some trucking songs, which obviously, coming from the background that I come from, it's very hard to escape, and my heart and passion still lies within the trucks. I've been out of the trucks myself. I've been doing a little bit of casual every now and again, but yeah, I've sort of how do I say it? I had a little bit of a run-in with the law, so I thought my days of driving I should rest a while. So I've in that time, in the last few years, I've started a new business called Mother Goose Trailers.
Okay, tell us a bit about that.
Well, funny you should ask, because about 4 years ago, be about the time I sort of started easing off a bit the music. Wasn't sure which direction I was meant to take. You know, as a lot of us sit out there behind the wheel of the truck thinking, should we be doing something else? And I had a dream that I had to start a business called Mother Goose Trailers. Don't ask me why. A lot of people laugh, but it's a name that no one seems to forget. You know, with all their suppliers, with all the parts, they all had a giggle when we signed up with parts and so forth with the trailer bits. But it seems to be a name that's sticking. And we're building gooseneck horse floats, motorhomes, caravans. But we do them in a way, in a mono construction, the same, to put it easy and without using fancy terms, they just look like miniature fridge vans, all the polished aluminium and the walls, fiberglass walls and alloy wheels, and they're sort of motorhomes for ex-truckies or retired truckies, I should say, because you look in the mirror and it just looks like you're going to market.
Great work, I like that one. And where can people get hold of and have a look at that?
There's a big book actually on our website, or on my I think it's on my Facebook page,
yep.
Travis Sinclair Facebook. So you can have a bit of a geezer at it there, and there's a website getting built at the moment for them. But yeah, it seems to have taken off. Probably a little bit too busy. I've sort of got to escape now to do my music, but yeah, no, look, it's good. It's feeding the kids and Heather and myself, and helping fund me addiction with the music, I guess. So it's you know, music's obviously a hard game like trucks. There's no easy way, but no, we're still in music, and we're still hoping to go strong with this new album. We've got a few things in the wind.
Well, you have a very large following in the transport industry, and I guess what you're trying to say with this new album is it's not just truck and music, but there's obviously quite a diversity of different sounds there, and a bit for everybody.
Oh, absolutely, Mick. Look, it's going to be a really interesting album to our fan base. You know, I hope people take it on board, and I mean, I've gone through a lot of changes in my life. I've escaped death a few times the last few years, and what have you, with a pretty nasty high-speed boat accident and things like that. You know, so I've got a couple of different songs that people may listen and go, "Wow, what the hell is he thinking?" But it's, you know, it's who I am. I've changed a little, but I think we all change as we go through life. Hopefully we get a bit older and wiser, but I think I get a bit sillier. But yeah, look, I'm enjoying being a father, and you know, I still love my music and I still love my trucks. You know, I can't obviously spend too much time in trucks anymore because of the time I have to put into this. But I'm actually going to sit in behind the wheels to help a couple of mates out, so do a couple of trips. So it's good to get out there every now and again and see what's happening around the traps. And of course we do, you know, we're coming up Lights on the Hill. We'll hopefully definitely have a new album out up there, Lights on the Hill. It'll be probably the first time it'll be out there. Yeah, so we've gone through a lot of changes. We're going to be, more than likely, with the record label anymore. I've decided to pull away from that, you know, now with iTunes, and we've got our own Trav's music store on our website where you can download to your iPhones and so forth.
Oh, excellent.
Download the music. So, you know, it's really changed the music world. You know, it's a lot like what the trucks have gone through with everything. that they have, the music world's going through it as well. So it's good and bad. I guess it's great in the fact that without the record companies, I suppose, you know that some of our distribution people found it hard to get our albums. You know, and I guess when you're in a big bowl in a record company, you know, you can sort of jump and say, why aren't these records getting out there? But sometimes I listen to you, sometimes I don't. So this now, you know, it'll be up to us, and it'll be, you know, our fault if they're not out there. So people are able to buy them online through, you can buy hard copy through, you know, a money order through the website, and I'll sign it personally if you leave a message on our website to order one, who you want to sign to. So
that's a great idea.
Yeah, we do that way, iTunes, and of course straight off our website, and at the shows. You know, we're going to be touring in 2011 and getting out on the road and giving it all a go once again.
Well, Travis, as you said, for your love of trucks and your love of music, obviously Oztruckintv's got a whole heap of fans that love both of those things, and they love your music, and that's good to know that you've explained to us where you've been for the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, but a lot of people have been wondering that. I've taken some pretty big curves, I'll tell you, but no, look, it's you know, I've been doing it 14 years, and you know, like it's like Mick yourself. You're a driver, and you tend to, you know, take a bit of a back step and have a bit of a look. You puff out a little, you know, gather a bit of wind in your lungs again, and go for it again. You know, so yeah, so we're definitely not going anywhere. We'll be back out there, and look, I think this new album, Diesel Boy, I think it's a cracker. I'm not sure some of the coppers that have pinned me over the years will like it. There's a song on there for them, but no, look, it's just good to see you know, see the fellas and the girls out there, you know, still going down the highway, and the trucks today, you know, Lights on the Hill. I think we had 805 prime movers in the parade, you know, and it's Kathy White and all the gang out there. They're doing a fantastic job, and it's like the Denny Ute muster of trucks, I guess, and it's something for the truckies they can be proud of, and the public actually starting to cotton back onto, I guess, you know, when I was young, trucks were always looked at as, you know, heroes, truckies, because they brought all the produce and all the bits and pieces to your household. And then we've gone through a lot, you know, a decade or more of just slander and bad publicity. And I really think it's starting to turn around again. You know, there's a lot of people say to me that aren't in trucks that love the music, but they say, you know, we really love and respect the truckies, and, you know, we wave to them when they go past, and so it's good, you know. That was my dream when I first started singing. That was my objective, was to try and bring a bit of respect back into the drivers, because, you know what it's like. I know what it's like. We've all been there. It's a hard job that people just don't give enough credit for a lot of the times. And
exactly right there, mate. It's
putting on car keys and dying for your country, you know.
It's an unsung job, isn't it?
It is, absolutely, you know, and it's you know, I've been in the politicians' ears and give them a tune up, I'll give you the mail, but look, it's terrific, and we hope I hope Lights on the Hill keeps growing and growing, and we'll be there in February doing another concert, and along with the Wolverines, and Jane Denham, I think, is going to be there, and so it'll be good fun. We did a truck race last year, first time. I had a bit of a brainwave for Kathy, and she said, well, you can organise it. And we did a bit of a gear jam and pull. You hook under a couple of laptops and take your own truck in, and the best gear jammer, typically. But it was a lot of fun, so we're going to do that again this year. And yeah, the new album Diesel Boy will be up there, so come and see us.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're just talking with Travis Sinclair, who's telling us all about his new album that will be released very shortly, within the very close future, and the name of that is Diesel Boy. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank you, Travis Sinclair, once again for talking to Oztruckintv.